Hey, Cinnamon.
Hey! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it. Did we make it?
Oh, we did. We made it.
We officially made it. So, welcome to the glittering episode, which has been days in the coming because of stream strength, which I think we're getting corrected very soon.
Yes.
Where we are indestructible from the stream. What we're doing today is I'm going to show you this incredible holiday idea. Look at this fully glittered painting.
Oh, there it is.
We painted the Nutcracker yesterday. So if you're just coming in on this and you didn't make the Nutcracker painting, then that's a whole other video, which I'm going to put in the iCard.
Yeah.
Later. Won't let me iCard it for live for some reason, but I will iCard it later. And you can go watch that and enjoy that and paint that. And then if you're feeling incredibly brave, you may come to, I don't know if it's showing today, the glitter bar.
Oh, yeah. Hold on
Is the glitter bar showing?
I think actually with all
Nope.
with all three cameras, you can't see the glitter bar.
We
You
put
can only
out
see
the glitter bar.
I'll tell you what, hold on. I'll make it so we can see the glitter bar.
Here, the glitter bar is back out. The glitter bar today, guess where the glitters are listed? I like to hide everything in the description. That's what I like to do, is hide things in the description. And John's going to show you the glitter bar. Ooh, so many glitters. So many glitters for us today. And so many camera angles. And then John figured out how I could sit down because this is going to be a long bent over episode of Heart Party. Oh, I'm Cinnamon Cooney, your art Sherpa.
Yeah.
I'm now assuming that you know who I am when you come in. So that's when you answer the phone. I got my cup of controversy today that I'm drinking. Controversy cup.
Yum.
So fantastic. I like flat white soy.
Yummy.
That's what I like. That's my drink of choice, I guess.
And mine's orange juice.
And John's is orange juice because, he doesn't really drink the coffee. I live by coffee. So when we have these morning jaunts getting together, that's what I do. So if you're wondering what all glitters, I listed the brands and the color that they're listed under. It's a long list in the description. Also, I have these assorted glues. Let me show you one of the glues. I went ahead and went full Martha.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Here,
see if I
I'm
can get
holding
there.
it right there on the up close.
It's sort of the up close now.
Yeah.
It's one of the many.
I went full Martha. She makes this specialized glittering glue. My mom's theory on this is that it dries out faster. I also got these little tube packs. And the reason I did is, the crafters all have these crazy precision applicator tips that they buy. I don't have any of those, so those have the thing. And then just to test it, she had this glittering glue pen that was like on Black Friday clearance. And so I used that. And that's how I got that small canvas glittered. How's everybody doing today?
Good. There's, people are all excited about this morning.
Did anybody come back for glittering?
Oh, yeah. No, Flame and Kim. And I haven't seen Mona out there. I'm not sure.
Mona's heat has been turned off.
Oh.
And she lives in Sweden, and it's winter.
Yes, cold.
So let's all send thoughts of heat and warmth to Mona. I can't imagine what it's like. She's probably just gone somewhere warm where she could live.
Yeah, but no, the rest of the crew is all out here. I just,
That's what happened to Mona. I was like on Facebook going, oh no, Mona.
I was like, what happened?
And I think Flame Gremlin's got a birthday coming up Saturday. She's going to be celebrating her birthday with us on Saturday with the lion.
Yeah, she was saying that she had some cakes in the oven and the kids were coming home, so she was all chillaxed this morning waiting for this.
Awesome. All right, well, let's glitter this guy.
Well, let's put some, because we're not going to put any wishes in there. Can we put some glitter love on there? Some just little hearts of glitter in there,
sweetie. I wish I could, but no. I love these. Like, I have an idea, but let's not talk about it ahead of time.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
But let's send out, we can always just send out wishes of love and well-being, right?
Yep. That's
just
good.
Into the ether. This is video. If there's the ring, which has like mean video, maybe we can make happy video.
Everyone.
So I wish that everybody in our community is warm, and especially my wish for today is that they turn Mona's heat back on.
I guess warmth and happiness for everyone.
Warmth and happiness for everyone. Oh, I got a wish granted.
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. My a YouTube collaboration group that I started, the Creative Arts Collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
We had made the mistake of taking it secret to deal with the spammers on Facebook, and that did not work the way we had
that's
hoped.
Right, yeah.
And I'd written them and said, please change it back, because they won't let you change it back. And they were like, yeah, sorry. And then we just, Mauricia woke me up today to let me know we're back to a closed group, which means we're discoverable. So if you were looking for us, you could find us now.
Yeah.
It was a big deal in my world.
Well, we've had a lot of good wishes come back.
Did we?
Yeah, we've had some prosperity wishes and some health wishes. We've had a lot of really positive responses from those. So
yeah, I love those.
But I know we're here for the glittering.
We are here for the glittering today. I am using just an assortment of small, and I'll show them to the camera. Sort of off-brand brushes for acrylic. But I want to show you guys this brand. This is a 3/4 inch brush by Artist Loft. And if you see these, they're called necessities. I bought them on a lark for crafting and with the kids, and have loved them. And they've gotten actually reabsorbed into my art studio. And I've also really loved this Liquitex brush shader. Just sharing brushes that I have really fundamentally just loved. This has been the weird thing. Like, this has really survived some stuff. So this is what I'm using today. And I've got my glue stored here. And I'm either going to be brushing it on or squeezing it on. And I'm going to start with the black. Yes, we have black glitter, by the way.
Oh.
And what was really good news is that this stuff does absolutely wash out of the brushes, if you guys were wondering about that. So I'm going to come here, and what I've been doing is I had just been brushing this on. Now listen, there's probably some glittering craft videos out there, right, that are genius. I really bet that there is. I am coming at this from this approach. In Houston right now, the fine art community is glittering everything. They used to pour everything under resin.
Mm-hmm.
Now everywhere you go, it's just glitter, 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 glitter. So that's the big trend in fine art, is glittering. Glittering is the big trend. And I'm kind of coming from that place, seeing those paintings, those things, as like my inspiration. And how they do those is every inch of it is glittered. And they do lots of multi-tonal stuff, right? And so that's why I have so many colors of glitter, is I'm approaching this like it's a painting.
Yeah.
Right? Is anyone coming for the ballet shoes tomorrow, I wonder?
Oh, yeah. There's lots of people talking about ballet shoes.
They're ready for them.
Ballet shoes and a ballet dress and a ballerina.
So ready for the ballet dress. I gotta write Lindsay today and be like, do you want the dress? Not want the dress? What are we doing? I've got a really great Santa coming up for the CAC event that's going to be on I think we're doing ours on the 9th or something, but the CAC event is on the 8th.
Okay, yeah.
But we do ours like a day into the event, because that's our upload day. So I'm pretty excited about that. I like designing for everybody. And I think I need to do at least another mountain winter landscape.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that another one of those would be well received. Everyone's really enjoying doing the first one.
So you guys had wonderful ideas about straws and things, which I think were really good. And you know what? I'm not really trying to reclaim my glitter like you might be on these projects. I've just been like creating mixed glitter at the end.
Which we have a big bowl of.
Which we have I've been surprised, because I felt like there was just a huge amount of like loss. And then what I've learned is there really isn't that much loss.
Yeah, that's true. And it's really inexpensive.
And it's been much more forgiving than I expected.
And then if you flip it over and pop it.
Yeah, no. Honey, I did a whole painting the other day.
I know you know how to do it. I'm making commentary for our viewing.
So the big trick is that if you see a spot that didn't make it.
That's so cool. I like how it shimmers.
It does. It builds up. So this is something that traditionally on YouTube would only ever be time lapse.
Yeah.
Because it's not a speedy project. I won't lie to y'all.
No.
It's not speedy. You're not like, wow, that went fast. That's not your takeaway. But you may have to like retouch up spots. And I found this was really doable through the whole project. I did do a glitter painting with my daughter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I just saw Maricha come in, so I just saw.
Hi, Maricha. Maricha is my savior. She's the one who told me the good news about the CAC this morning.
Yes, she did.
And now she is a glitter pro.
She has glitter skills.
She has some glitter skills. Like sometimes, when you watch people who don't paint, you're like, oh no, don't do that. I'm sure people who glitter are watching me going, what is she doing? The 55 easier ways to get this done. And she's doing this. What? But, art is about taking the different stuff, There's a wonderful channel in our group, Mark Montano, Make Your Mark. And for sure, he would have like feelings on how I'm glittering. He's a total sweetie pie, but he would just be like, that is not... Did you watch my tutorial? No, I didn't. I knew it was there. I was so busy. Trying to glitter this other painting. Go ahead and treat yourself to some research, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, treat yourself to research.
Some glitter research? Some
glitter research. Also, I'm able to maybe be a little glitter... I'm glitter rich or
glitter
something.
Indulgent.
I'm glitter indulgent. Yeah, somebody said you're glitter rich.
So you do have a wealth of glitter.
I have a wealth of glitter.
It almost is like a dragon and a hoard of gold.
It is a bit like a dragon and a hoard of gold. Oh my gosh, glitter dragon.
We just had another idea. When D&D art and glitter combine.
When D&D art and glitter combine. I mean, I know I get asked for a dragon a lot. Right? And I do believe you can... Now, Maricha can confirm this. She can confirm or deny. I believe that what you do is you spray varnish glitter with a high gloss varnish very lightly after it's all done. I hear some nice tunes. How's our nice tunes? So
I think it's okay.
I have seen some glittering going up. I've seen some glittering happening. Mm-hmm. Am I in this camera, or you just got me when I sat up?
Yeah, no, you're on. Lindsay wanted to say hello. I just looked
Hi,
over
Lindsay.
there. I see Melody Lane. I see Lindsay. I just saw a whole bunch of people just scrolling by.
Oh no! All
hello.
the people who actually know how to glitter are here.
Yes,
this is almost embarrassing.
They're all here to see your glittering.
This is a new sensation I'm feeling. It's totally new.
Well, it's a new something.
Because I'm like, nah, I know Lindsay knows how to glitter. And I know Melody knows how to glitter. And I know Maricha knows how to glitter.
And yes, I think that there's been a very positive response to the idea of a glitter dragon.
Oh, is there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we need a dragon anyways, and then we should definitely glitter that sucker. But I think I might do small flake.
You would have thought a gremlin wouldn't be a fan of dragons, but
Now that is a joke from deep in the dork forest, my darling.
Oh, well.
And I love it. So, I have to ask, Lindsay got a new kind of glitter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Maricha's making it by hand, which was a completely unconnected event. I swear on YouTube there's like a collective consciousness where all the creators have like similar, I don't know, trends or thoughts or ideas or something. But so Lindsay got this new glitter and it sounded so risky and dangerous to me.
Danger glitter?
It sounded like danger glitter. So I've been kind of waiting to hear what she had to say about it. But I don't know if she's like surprising her community with it. So I don't want to say what it is. But it's dangerous glitter.
Oh, I'm looking forward to knowing more myself.
I will not be partaking in danger glitter. Because I'm afraid of it. And of course, there'll be like one glitter color that I somehow didn't You know, and I bet how I'm putting this out is making them crazy. I'm actually really embarrassed right now.
It's cool. Hey, look, you know.
Like, it worked on the other painting. All I can tell you is this worked. Again, there's probably wonderful methodologies, and we had looked at, we could do glitter reclamation and keep the glitter and get it back in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we've had a lot of suggestions of, hey, look, Mona just showed up. So
Hi,
she didn't
Mona.
make it, using like straws to put it on there.
The cut straws.
Yeah, cut straws and some things like that.
I'm not being stubborn, guys. I just bought all these spoons for this.
I think it's well.
It's really what it is.
We really wanted to have a glitter bar.
We did. We had this idea in our heads.
And you know, it's a work in progress.
It's a work in progress.
But, you know, someday we're going to want to have, you know, lights and smoke and disco balls.
We do have lights and smoke and disco balls, though, sweetie.
Shh. Don't tell them.
But we have the black light bubbles, too.
Yeah, we do. But okay, so.
I apparently am outing us.
You do. You did. You added us. So we got a bunch of goodies that we're going to put on later this year.
Or by next year.
Or next year. We're going to get them in there.
Hi, everyone. I can't believe I'm sitting. I've always envied the YouTubers that get to sit, like my mom.
And relax.
And relax. And I'm like, when I was talking to John, I'm like, this is going to be a very long day, standing and hunched over glittering.
Mm-hmm.
And he came up with this for me, and I'm so grateful. So what is everybody up to today? I know Mona's recovering from lack of heat.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone right now is on about the ideas of smoke and disco balls, and I have to find out what camera you're working in there. So these are all little new angles. So, Mona is wearing double sweaters.
She's wearing double sweaters.
Stay warm. So.
So I love when the whole crew is here.
Oh yeah, it's tough for me to keep up on what's being chatted on, so I have to
keep up on it and watch it.
Yes, and you know, there's some PG-13 jokes occasionally come back through there that are.
I feel like my Nutcracker has inspired a certain level of humor.
You know, it's left the door open for. You know, some humor, some funny stuff.
You know what? But that's good in art sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if John's going to let me say this. He's going to be like, shh. But when I first saw the glitter art, I was out with my friend, Matt Adams, very serious art collector. He's like, I don't know, what is it, 300 pieces of art right now?
Yeah.
And it's cataloged. He's not even kidding. And he's a trained curator, so it's hung all very well. They really need a new house, though. It's at that stage. And so the first glitter art I saw was inspired by Tom of Finland. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. If you don't already know, don't Google it.
Yeah,
and
it's just like, you know, you can't tell people not to.
Don't Google it.
I'm sorry. If you don't know, I mean, it's art education.
Oh, you know, is he a great artist? Yes, he is.
Yep.
Yes, he is. And I had thought, you know, bravely that's how I know not to Google it. Is I thought, I will do a piece for my friend inspired by Tom of Finland with the glitter and everything. And then that's how I learned not to Google it. Not that he's not a great artist. I completely think he's a great artist. Now I've gone there. I'm sorry, John.
No. I am chatting away with everyone else in channel too. So.
Is there a group that knows?
Oh, I'm it hasn't even gotten there yet. So I'm
no.
sure.
So I just apologized. Yeah, this is definitely not kid appropriate art.
Oh, it's fine.
No, this is kid appropriate art.
Yeah.
But Tom of Finland is not child appropriate art in any way. I'm not even sure. I feel like I need to be carded just to see it. I don't feel like I'm old enough. The reason I'm doing this way in these sections is when I did the little guy, I just found if I did it in smaller little segments and sections, then I could catch things that I was missing, and it didn't get away from me. And then, I mean, the glitter is going to contaminate a little bit unless you're going to like let each section dry. Like if I were really, really, really doing this like to enter like in a juried show, I would absolutely do a segment, let it dry, seal it down, do a segment, let it dry, seal it down. You know. But this is art for my house. For this is going to go up on my wall, actually, which I'm pretty excited about. And it's going to, you know, decorate. Mom did her Einstein Nutcracker last night.
Oh yeah? I'm answering some questions here in channel, so I'm sorry if I'm dazing off.
It's okay. I got a sippy anyway.
Oh yeah,
sippy. The cup of controversy.
Oh yeah.
We should do a glitter tribute to the cup of controversy.
But the glitter's looking pretty good. Let's see. I mean, we get it on the other camera because you can see it. It kind of.
It's kind of. I get that it's a little. You know, again, this would on YouTube in general. This would only ever be done in time lapse for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we were talking about one of the hyper realists of YouTube. It's Marcello. He's really good.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I couldn't butcher it any less than you.
Yeah.
So
it's just this is not disrespect. This is just my inability to say Italian names. He's a fabulous realist.
Yeah.
That's his specialty, and he did a live broadcast over 4 days.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Luna.
Someone has just said, "Look, there's glitter over here."
How you doing, sweetie? I feel like you can. I feel like you can have some popcorn. Where's Sharon?
Come here, Luna. Come over here and say hello.
What do you mean she's gone? That's not okay.
Come say hello to everybody. How you escaped in here?
I run.
You run.
You run?
Yep. Because I was scared from children.
Did you sneak in here?
Yes.
Okay.
Because she was going to get you?
We're going to get some. How about we
I
go?
want popcorn.
Okay, we'll get some popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's sneak out and get popcorn. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say it louder.
Bye-bye.
Oh, she's so cute.
All right.
And just in case you were wondering, is this live?
Some popcorn.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna get popcorn.
She's going to get some popcorn. Who else wants popcorn? So this is sort of interesting doing this bigger. I don't know what camera he's left me on. He's left me on this camera. So I'll sippy. That's my youngest, Luna. And I'm getting some glitter. I'm going to put it down while we're talking. Because this glue does dry out really fast. And that's one of the biggest problems that I had doing it. And I'm sure Lindsay and Maricha and Melody are all giving really good glittering advice to everybody in chat. And I bet if you just... Actually, I did. I searched Lindsay's channel to see if she had glittering videos. Mm-hmm. She just has a lot of video. She's like glittering
over
videos.
1,200 or something?
Yeah, it's 1,600, isn't it?
Lindsay?
I think so, isn't it?
It's like some... Yeah, okay. You're in the thousands.
It's like Maricha was congratulating one of the CAC members of Vicky Pepino.
Mm-hmm.
Again, saying this wrong. Anyway, she's got a Brill channel. And she's like, congratulations on 9,000 subs. And we're like, 90,000. Just like that with Lindsay. It's like 1,600 videos.
Yeah.
We have some people who have created some amazing work out there. I'm like always impressed. I don't know. I was talking about the realist and then we got lost and...
We're glittering.
Anyways, this is about the speed of watching somebody do realism. Little known fact, and John Cena and I can do high realism.
The speed of glitter drying.
But you wouldn't want to have to sit through it.
No.
It's the mind numbing. It's only impressive at the end. High realism is one of those things like when you see it finished, you're like, oh, that's wonderful. But like during it, you're like, when is it over? I'm not sure which side. I'm going to say this is the closest. I'm going to pull out my other tool that I have. These little squeeze tubes of detailness. And we'll do this here. So the glitter does contaminate a little, but I found it wasn't so bad. Like, it didn't even affect the finished piece for me, for the purposes of me. But then, keep in mind, I am not a perfectionist. John, did we
I'll grab
blow a
that.
fuse?
No.
What happened?
I'll show you.
I feel we lost a panel of light. It's a panel of light. We lost it. We have so many lights in here. It's really we have extra fire protection. Ooh, that's special. So I haven't come up with a way to do this like a lot quicker, and I wonder, is this like mind-numbingly boring? I'm gonna get some thumbs down. You experiment. Sometimes you try things. The best thing about being an artist is that you try things and you sort of embrace the fact that sometimes things are like utter failure. You're just like, wow, fail. That does not work at all. I'm going to embrace doing my rainbow crown here now because I enjoy doing it. The rainbow crown is a lot of fun to do. It's so fun, John.
Yeah.
It is. The only small flake glitter that I had to do was this yellow because there was no large flake yellow glitter at either Michael's or Hobby Lobby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, did Lindsay say what glitter she was using, her danger glitter, or is it a secret?
I think it's a secret. There was a conversation, but gosh, it scrolls by so fast, so I'm gonna have to scroll up and see if I can catch up.
I don't want to say it if it's a secret.
Yeah, I think it's a secret.
Okay.
So we'll definitely be keeping that a secret.
Danger glitter.
Danger. It makes me think of Big Trouble in Little China.
It does, right?
Yeah, this whole thing is, actually the kind, we got this cool. Makes me think of danger glitter.
Is that what makes you think of danger glitter?
I'm just being silly. It's one of those things.
It's one of those things. I so appreciate Melody and Maricha and Lindsay, and I really appreciate Mona coming in today.
Yeah.
Brave Mona. Live, Mona, live. Because they did. They got her power.
Yeah.
So when I was doing it for the test one, I just was opening jars. I didn't, indulge in my martini glasses of glitter. Whoops, spilling. Everyone's like, what? So much glitter wastage.
Lindsay came in and she said that it's Recollections Vintage Glass Glitter with a smiley face.
Wow. I'm sorry, but that is scary.
It's some glass glitter.
Glass glitter. She said that, and I was like, I think I tell my kids not to play with that stuff.
That sounds so awesome. Glass glitter.
It does. It does sound awesome. And then crazy, after I heard that from Lindsay, Maricha's like, yeah, I'm putting some glass in a blender because I have to make some glass glitter for this project I'm doing. I'm like, what's up with all the glass glitter?
That's some power crafting.
That's man crafting. Power crafting.
I think it's power crafting.
Power crafting. John's like, don't be gender specific. Don't do that.
I don't know.
I just like saying man crafting. That's really all it is.
I think what it is.
It reminds me of Tim Allen
Well,
when I say it. I'm like, man crafting.
it's appropriate to say when I do it, then it's man crafting.
Well, it's still power crafting. Anytime
Sure.
you got to do that. And anytime you're willing to like mess with glass glitter, which again to me is shards of glass. I can't come up with any reason that it's not like shiny shards of glass. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm really fascinated to see that project. And again, my mom did her Nutcracker last night. Interesting thing, she's got a Nutcracker contest going on.
Oh, really?
Yes, she does. She's giving away some nice set of brushes. I don't know. You got to go by and see it to figure out how to enter. She gave me. Mom has the most convoluted contest in the universe. Like seriously, it's got like 20 steps to her contest. But she loves doing a contest, and she's looking for original nutcrackers, and there's a Pinterest step. They're going to pin them to a Pinterest board, and I like that. So I'm going to switch this over here.
Wow.
See, I just try to get a color in everywhere, and then I just build it. It's okay if you guys are like, this is like watching cement set, except now our new thing is this is like watching glitter be glued.
Believe me, there's like everyone is like, no, not boring at all. I'm just I'm not reiterating that they're having a great time.
Are they?
Oh yeah. No, there's Mark definitely feels that glass glitter is bad. If he felt strongly about previous glitter.
It's like glass. Are we all just going to go watch Lindsay now just to see it?
I am.
Yeah.
Like, and
glass glitter.
Jane was like, glitter your truck for Christmas. I was like, I could glitter a truck. I don't know if I glitter my truck.
Who did Liberace's car?
I don't know.
Do you know that?
But now,
does anyone know that? Hey, Intratubes, who did the work on Liberace's mirrored glittered car?
I don't know, but now I kind of want to glitter a car.
I so support rhinestoning or glittering a car.
That could be interesting.
Fundamentally, I support that.
That requires some research.
Just so you know. Art cars are super fun. Again, I'm back down to I really want to. No one at Roadkill cares about me or watches me, right? But I really want to do a Roadkill collab where we get a bunch of art YouTubers and we make fantastical art cars.
Oh yeah.
And do some sort of roadkill activity with them.
So
is that silly?
I don't know. I think it is. It needs to be fun. So I wanted. What's your favorite art style in general? There's some questions in the channel, so I'm just gonna throw that out.
My personal favorite art style is the Raphaelites.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, just straight up. Like if I could only collect from one school of work, I would definitely probably collect the pre-Raphaelites.
What about in your practice?
In my personal practice?
Yeah.
I would say that I'm a neo-Southwest surrealist.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that's probably what you would say.
When you're not being a YouTube painter?
When you know what? I'm so not like this.
You're making glitter.
This is so not like my fine art practice. That's how, John knows how not like my fine art practice this is.
But this is, this is more fun.
This is more fun. I'm fun in my fine art.
There's no glitter.
I posted my fine art once and it stressed people out, so I didn't post it again.
It didn't stress people out. They were just like, okay, we want that as a lesson.
No, they didn't want it as a lesson. It was the horse. It was the Bucephalus Falls piece. And they were like, there was the whole big fight in channel, and I'm like, never post it again.
I was thinking of the giant deer.
Oh, the giant deer is in my style, and yes, they do want that as a lesson. That's a workshop. I have some orange glitter here I'm putting out. Oh, by the way, this is the neon orange. I'm not even doing a good job. I have a mix here of Treehouse Studio Glitter and Creatology. They're probably like crafting enemies. I don't know. They're probably like freaking out the way Golden freaks out when I use them next to like Liquitex.
With the different glitter companies?
Yeah.
No, let's see. I saw Lindsay say the glitter that she typically used up here, but it
that's probably a very good bit of advice right there.
Paper marked
glitter.
She uses mostly paper marked glitter.
Well, see, everyone go out and get paper marked glitter because I just went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's during Black Friday and bought a bunch of glitter.
Well, how have those glitters been so far?
They've been fine. But I don't have a basis of comparison, so I suspect this is like if you've only ever painted one type of acrylic paint and you don't know the differences between the brands. You're like, oh, it's okay. It gets paint on there.
Now, do we have two kinds of glitter or just one kind?
We have two kinds. We have the big flake, and we have the micro flake, and then we have the brand Treehouse Studio, and then we have Creatology.
Okay.
And then we have every color that was available in the Humble area.
Yes, we did.
We literally, if you went to the Humble area to buy glitter and there was none, sorry. That was totally my fault.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is interesting. What's interesting about this neon glitter is it's blacklight. When we did the glitter haul on Periscope, John was like, "Does it glow?" Guess what?
Well, somebody said that Paper Mart supports Lindsay, and well, if they support Lindsay, I support them. So that's pretty awesome.
Yes, very cool.
We'll have to check. We'll have to check out. We'll have to ask where we can get some Paper Mart.
Yeah, but Lindsay's pretty good. Like she doesn't. She generally like if she talks about a product, she likes the product.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think a lot of YouTubers are like that. We're like, yeah, you can sponsor my video, and I will talk about your product, but I have to like it.
But you've not been unhappy with this glitter so far.
No. Again, though, I'm like a bright-eyed glitter child, and at this stage, I'm like, my daughter and I did this with Hitsumiku.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hitsumiku, which is like her favorite current anime character.
No, she's a Vocaloid.
She's I don't know what you're talking. Okay, she's a Vocaloid. Good.
She's a Vocaloid.
All right, so
which is an artificial character created. That is a voice character, so they create songs, they create animations.
So like K-pop actually is. Sorry, I'm not starting to love Korea. I love Korean music. I love K-pop. Straight up, love Korean comedy soap operas so much.
But Vocaloid started, I believe, in Japan, and they're a virtual construct, and I think that Hizumiku is one of the one of the first more successful ones.
Well, my daughter loves her, and that's like all she wants for Christmas. So she's been drawing her. I had to, of course, get her the How to Draw Manga book, like you do.
Yep.
And so we did a glitter project with her, and I feel like Honey and I had a lot in common with it's sticking. That's so awesome. And it's sparkly, and that's also awesome. And this is kind of where I am with this. I think I can't. Well, I was going to say something, but I can't because Mom might watch the video. And it would ruin her Christmas surprise.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
I don't want to ruin her Christmas surprise.
No, we can't do that. It's so funny.
She probably won't watch the video, but the one time she'll decide to watch the video is when I say what her Christmas surprise is.
And that's the funny thing is that, it's just like, yeah, she's not going to watch my video, but she might.
Well, she's busy.
Well, no, of course, yeah.
Yeah, she's busy, and I'm not like, her child I am her child, but I'm not like a child making a video.
Yeah.
She's allowed to go to work and feed herself. It's totally appropriate. Yeah. But it would be like the one time she'd be like, I'm going to sit down and watch one of Cinnamon's videos all the way through, and then that's when I say her Christmas surprise, and we just ruin Christmas, so.
Yep.
I'm loving Christmas so much, can you tell?
And we're flocking our tree this year.
We are flocking our tree.
Yep.
So that's how crafty we're getting. This is how much the crafters have completely inspired me.
Oh, I could. That probably we have some glitter there, don't we?
What?
Some blue white glitter.
That were. What are you asking me?
We might add some of that to the flocking.
Oh, if you want to, yes. No, but that's a custom mix. Yeah. I have to show everybody how to do a custom mix. So one of the things was, one of the inspirations was Martha Stewart. Mm-hmm. She's doing the glitter painting, but with photos, right? And also acting like her intern invented glitter painting, which was sort of interesting. But they were mixing a lot of custom shades, which I thought was a really good idea with the microflake. Mm-hmm. And so there wasn't really a shade that was this background, so I had to mix a custom shade. Now here is where I pull out this microflake yellow, and that was fine. It didn't give me any trouble. It just is. It's sort of interesting. Like you could have done the whole painting here in the microflake, and it might have been nice, but it didn't give me any trouble. This is the treehouse microflake.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. In neon yellow. Again, these colors were all in the description. And I can't say I'm doing a particularly good job today. I feel like I'm not doing a good job. For some reason, I'm really self-conscious.
No, you're doing a great job.
I think it's because this is... you know what I mean? Like, remember how we're talking about, like, I'm indestructible when I'm near my easel, and as soon as I get away from my easel, I'm a big cream puff?
No, it's awesome. I'm just chatting out here with everyone, too, because there's... now that I've said there's a flocking afoot, They were like, DIY flocking?
DIY flocking.
And of course, you know, if Mark doesn't like glitter, you can imagine how he feels about flocking. So
does Mark have feelings on flocking? And does Lindsay have a tutorial?
I'm sure I'll have to go look it up.
And does Melody go, but I could cut that out on my Cricut?
Probably. There's probably some ornaments for that.
I feel like that there is this spoofing that needs to happen in the art and craft community. Like somebody needs to come and like spoofy.
You're volunteering for the mocking.
I think it's funny because I think we're all so funny.
Yep.
You know. But yeah, that's a thing I found. Like, I'm completely confident and indestructible at my easel. I will paint live at a mall over the holidays. John's seen it.
Oh, yeah.
And you think trolls on YouTube are trouble. Holiday shoppers have some opinions.
Oh, yeah. They're just like, use more red.
You suck! From across the mall.
It's rough.
It is. Thank you.
Oh.
But I feel perfectly fine there. But it's so weird to be here because this is like, you know, a little bit outside my expertise level. I'm not a glitter expert. However, it does work. Whatever I'm doing worked. Just so you guys know. No claims on any expertise here, but it did really work.
So Lindsay had... I'm noticing some stream craziness there. Oh, not us. We're going up. It's a downstream thing. Okay.
So we're okay?
We're okay. I'm just always panicking.
Have we lost our YouTube?
Nope, it's all going.
Okay.
There's the stream going up to YouTube looks strong, but sometimes the stream coming down gets a little bad.
Oh, so we don't hear the comments when we need to?
No, what happens is that the downstream feed can get choppy.
Oh.
So, and that's
I don't know what that means. The stream? I feel like going to the YouTube studios and like kicking in the door and like, where's the stream? Let's fix it.
But
so some fabulous looking kid can be like, what?
Well, what's important is that it looks like our upload stream is strong. So if you're seeing any choppiness, you can pause, rewind, and maybe catch those that little bit that may have
skipped.
Missed. Yeah. But oh no, it does say that we're seeing some buffering problems now.
Oh no.
Oh man. So
I'm not re-glittering.
we're in glitter. So I'm gonna
just like the glitter is happening. This is the stage. This is the glitter that's going on. What was Lindsay saying before this all started?
Oh, let's see here. I'll scroll back up. Oh, she was saying that she did have a tutorial about doing some DIY flocking, but it was
that is so awesome.
But she wasn't as
so awesome.
She said that it didn't work out so good. So
dude, still that you made one. That is so awesome. That is what YouTube is for. There's a flocking video, and I know somebody that made one.
Yep.
Because I've never flocked a tree in my ever living loving life.
Yeah, and Mark is absolutely sure that if he hates anything more than glitter, it's flocking.
But Mark still loves us.
But yeah, but at least he may flock with us.
This is almost getting the flocking is almost getting kind of obscene. Like I feel like we're walking a line here, saying flock again. I can't believe that is just crazy. Well, if the stream were any better, I would suggest somebody Skype in, but I think we need a broadcast with a better stream.
Yeah, what's great is that we have business class services coming in here.
Yeah.
On Monday.
I'm switching over to this neon green, also which glows in the dark. Just so y'all know, It does. It glows in the darks, which is fantastic. I did a couple shades of green because I just thought it's like the 3 shades of. Oh well, that's a hot mess. Ignore that I did that.
Oh.
What's fabulous is this glitter that I'm using on here, we poured it all off into a bottle at the end, and it looks like alexandrite,
Mm-hmm.
which was really kind of epically cool. Just so you know, if you needed to know, but you might not have needed to know.
Yeah.
Alexandrite being one of my favorite gemstones. So I'm interested to know what everybody's favorite art style is, what their favorite kind of art is,
yeah.
like what gets them excited.
Yeah, there's a lot of that had scrolled by earlier. When
What they were
chatting
saying
about-
their
yeah.
favorite was?
But I read it and it just kind of but we've
You
talked
read
ab-
it, but you
We've
forgot.
talked about a lot of stuff since then, so I couldn't say who.
Honey, if anyone knew how many buttons you had to look at back there, they would just hug you. They would just hug you and give you a cupcake dipped in glitter. I felt like we should have maybe gotten a cupcake for the show and sacrificed it to the glitter. Like Krakatoa,
Oh yeah.
right? I've got my little Star Trek collar line here that we put in yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know, the fun thing about being an artist is that you get to have seasonal paintings that you take up and down just for the season, which is like almost like being rich. You'd be like, these are the holiday paintings. This is the spring art. Something I have in common with, say, like Lagerfeld. You know, or my very favorite, Lisa Vanderpump.
Oh yeah.
Probably has seasonal art, right? And
Yeah.
I do too, because I'm an artist and I can. I'm going to get back into my detail tip to do around the eyes here. I didn't find a white glitter that I really liked, so I'm going to leave the white of this eye on, because I just found it needs to stay white.
Oh, so Lindsay said abstract expressionism, and
Lindsay's favorite
Kandinsky,
art
Mitro.
is abstract expressionism?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh.
I think I see some of that in her jewelry design.
Yeah. So I can't say I'm familiar with Marsden offhand, but I know Kandinsky. I do believe. But yeah, that is kind of crazy.
That is not what I expected. But you know, I mean, art impacts people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's it's strange. You know,
My fave current modern artist is, of course, Chuck Close.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I can see you.
And then, growing up, I was a big hot fan of R.C. Gorman and Pena, and of course, Bev Doolittle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who never sold any of her original art. She kept all of it.
Huh.
I think. I heard that.
You
I've
heard
never seen an original piece. I've only ever seen a print.
Yeah, my grandfather bought many prints of hers.
Yeah. And they weren't cheap either.
Mm.
Amazing, though.
Yeah, they were always really cool.
And I haven't really seen another artist coming up doing what she did. You know how the stuff cycles and then comes back and cycles and comes back?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that come up again. But I'm ready for Southwest Art to make a comeback.
Yeah, I can see that you're ready for that.
Was the swimming horses a clue?
Though, I think it'd be fun to get a forge in the backyard.
I think that would be really fun to get a forge in the backyard. I also think it'd be really fun to do the metal casting of the ant mounds.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, fire ants. Let's make some art. That's horrible.
It's sort of like, casting a found object
It's like casting a found object.
while getting retribution.
While getting retribution. Hey, ants, you remember me? I got some lead here. It's liquid.
That's
So I've got my green in, And now I'm going to come down here and get my darker green. See, it's just starting to come in, right? Because our rainbows, we talked about this yesterday, are always red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. Somebody had some great poems for them, which I thought was great. I really like Macaroon's poem about rabbits always breeding on YouTube. Can't remember what it is, though. Should have looked that up. I never look things up when I need to.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I like how the glittering is happening right before our eyes.
Do you?
Yep.
Because I feel like this is like the slowest project in the universe.
Now, this isn't particularly quick drying glue, is it? It's just...
It dries quicker than the Elmer's glue.
Mm-hmm.
When we did my daughter's, we did the Elmer's just to see, and the Elmer's dried a little slower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once the glitter touches the glue, it's pretty much stuck, so you don't have to worry about
I haven't had any problems. But again, I make no claim to knowing that much about the glitter. I literally just... There wasn't like a glitter expert, and like you like to always talk to the expert at the tech store. There was no one you can't even find anyone at the Hobby Lobby, right?
much less someone who will take ownership of the glitter section.
Those people are hiding. Same at Michael's, man. I don't know what's happening over there. They're like, don't talk to the customers. Be super afraid.
So there's what is that bracelet you're wearing? Some people were asking.
Oh, I got this.
It matchies.
Matchies.
And that's very cute.
We have this.
And your hat. Let's turn around and look at your hat. The owl hat.
Okay, so the owl hat and the antler embellishment. The owl hat came in our wonderful love mail, happy mail.
Oh, yeah.
From Kim. So I was wearing it.
Isn't
that awesome?
That is awesome.
So I was like, I have an owl hat. And then, of course, I have you guys won't know this, but my mother-in-law gifted me her Betsy Johnson owl necklace.
Ooh.
Basically from guilt. She's like, I feel bad. Like, you should have it. And I'm like, no, it's okay. You can have it. And she's like, no, I feel like you should. And I'm like, look, I'm not going to argue with you that much. So I really like that necklace.
So you're using the Martha Stewart glue, is that right?
I am. So what it was is Martha Stewart, it was like, you know, it was the sale. And her stuff, while the glitter was not on sale anywhere, the Martha Stewart was on sale.
Yeah, and so we grabbed all the Martha Stewart glue, and we're happy with that.
So if you couldn't find that over there, Numble, again, sorry.
Yep. It was on a super sale, so we just scooped as much as we could.
Yeah. Yeah. And we really only have crafting-wise in Houston that I've seen is Michael's and Hobby Lobby. And then... You know, we have Art Supply on Main, and we have Texas Art Supply. And for about 2 seconds, we had an Utrecht store, but nobody was into it, so they closed.
No. So Elmer's would work in a pinch on this, though.
Oh, goodness gracious, yes.
So
and then you glitter experts, if I'm in any way incorrect, you're totally welcome to be like, no, not Elmer's. The way I'm like, stop with the Mod Podge.
Now, what I was going to say is, now is this an appropriate place for Mod Podge?
I have no idea. There's 27 kinds of Mod Podge.
So we know what not to use Mod Podge for, but not what we should use it for.
And I think that's really essentially the problem.
Probably
with
the
our channel.
truth. Yeah, we don't know Mod Podge.
We don't know Mod Podge. I want to start taking tours of these crafting factories and these art supply factories.
We could do an episode, The Full Podge.
Well, I'm hoping if we go to the art materials show this spring, we'll start making those relationships where we can go. There's a big art supply show in China.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's apparently several football fields large.
That would be rad.
Yeah. It's apparently like life-changing. I would love to go to that. You have been to China a bunch of times.
I live there.
You live there. So you know how awesome it is.
It is.
But I have not been there. So I have not gotten to partake in the awesome that is China.
So I'm waiting to see Mark's glitter painting.
Is he glittering with us despite his glitter feelings?
I mean, just out of solidarity, I believe he should be glittering something.
I feel like I love the eyes. Like, I'm super proud of the eyes.
Yeah.
I know.
I think they look really good.
I'm just like, dude, I glittered these eyes. It's like a pretty decent eye with a reflection, and we glittered it. The one thing about, coming from an art background is that I'm generally like up for anything. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm up to glitter this. I'm up to see what that's like. So it's nice. I think sometimes being creative makes you brave in life and in your creative space. Plus, it's the same as being rich. These nutcrackers are like $1,600, like to be life size, right?
Yeah.
Now I feel like we're feeling like we could just make one.
Now, there was I just saw it scroll by here, but I didn't catch the full question. But the gist of it was that someone had just gotten one of those 12 packs of glitter samplers.
Awesome.
And do you think that would probably be enough glitter to get through one of these?
Dude, it doesn't actually take that much glitter, so yes, I do.
Yeah, it's not a lot of glitter, especially if like you're just doing, you're working one color and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can do the little cut straw at an angle, so you're putting it out more miserly than I am. And you can also reclaim it with like, a nice little, what is it when you're, I can't remember that.
It's a funnel?
Funnel, thank you. Oh my gosh.
That round thing, you pour things, it's bigger at the top and smaller at the
Boy,
bottom.
am I having a Jessica Simpson moment there.
Well, no, you didn't.
Huh?
We're okay.
You're like, are you?
We're just,
He's like, don't start with
just,
Jessica Simpson.
I don't know what we're doing there. Just,
Look, at the point when you're like, is it a buffalo? Is it a chicken? It's cool.
Oh, so Mark said he'd be happy to glitter a painting with us.
Oh, he's willing to do glitter in spite of his feelings on glitter. That's some love coming from Mark. Because he has strong glitter feelings. But Mark is supportive.
He is.
He is super supportive. So, and I'm so appreciative of Lindsay being here. I'm ready for her to go live again. She's probably growling at me right now. It's really hard, guys. It's really hard, and we all have to be really brave to go live. And I like to see everybody live.
Yeah, it is a challenge and a lot of fun.
It is a challenge and a lot of fun.
And I have to say that everybody here hanging out with us, it makes this so worth it. You guys have no idea.
I feel like we've all got to do something for Flame Gremlin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on her birthday. We're going to make a thing on the line. We're going to be... Listen, guys, on this line, we're going to be together for a while.
Oh, yeah.
You're not getting out of this lesson quick. It's not happening like that. You're going to be like, when is it over? And I'm going to be like, not yet. You wanted the line, you got the line. This is what you get.
Oh, it's Lindsay says she's going to be live on Friday.
Awesome.
With the pan pastel or watercolor.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the pan pastels. Okay, I'm so curious about those. Definitely do whichever. I'm not like trying to at all direct your channel. I'm just generally talking artist to artist, saying like the pan pastels. Like I saw those when I started getting on YouTube, and they haven't had those in any of the art stores I've been at, and I was like, what's that? That's crazy. So, but I love watercolor too.
So we will tune in Friday. Check that out.
I'm just curious about those pastels, and I have such strong feelings on pastels. Because of the Mary and the House of Mary.
Yeah.
My mom and I, our first trip to France, which we went to because the psychic said we had to go. I'm not kidding.
Military face slap.
The psychic said you have to go to France and paint. And I'm not even saying the psychic was wrong when it was all said and done. But my mom's like, okay, well, the psychic said it, so we got to go. And we got this gîte in Labastide Esperanque, which was fantastic to get, and it was in the off season. So what that really means is cold as all get out. Cold and dreary in France.
Yep.
And so we went there, and you would have to drive down the mountain to either Carcassonne or Mazamet to get food, unless you caught the bread truck, which is a whole nother event. And so we would drive down, and there was this house, and it was just gorgeous. And we learned it was a pastel artist named Mary, because the other residents knew this. And there's a whole bunch of weird art competition between the towns and stuff like that, like who got an artist to stay with them. It was we'd actually walked into quite a drama. We just didn't know it. And we had the hardest time, like such jealousy about Mary's house because it was gorgeous. And like the deeper we got into spring, the better the house looked. And it was just like one of those like, oh, look, it's the house of Mary. Mary, the pastel artist who has retreats in France. How nice must that be?
So strange.
It was such envy. And then, of course, we meet her and she's very nice.
Yep.
And I'm like, darn it, she's nice.
Well, I had a good time coming over and checking out France too.
Yeah. You did. You came.
Yep.
You saw. You fished for treat.
Yep.
Treat. Und treat.
Yep.
And then everything was a fabrication of Claude.
Dude, I ate fish. We drank the drinks.
We ate cheese.
Ate some snails.
You ate some snails. I didn't eat any snails. My mom just like lost her mind at this cage of snails.
Beer-fed snails.
Hey. And we owe Claude and Lillian so much.
They're awesome.
We're going to get into the purples. The first purple we're going to get into is our dark purple. Where's my dark? Uh-oh. Oh, there, it's in the cup. My dark purple today is in the cup. Isn't that cool? In my little drinking bar cup of dark purple. And we're actually getting through this quicker than I expected, though you guys might not be feeling like it is.
You're just it's a glitter bomb.
It's a glitter bomb. And I barely used any glue. Like I put out way more glue than I needed, which is cool. But yeah, I was so, and she was Mary was a decent pastel artist, by the way. You know, we were just like, what would it take to buy a beautiful 4-acre property that's 500 years old with a stream running through it and teach some like acrylic lessons over there in France?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been really nice. That would have been a good life. You know, and then of course she would return to her house in Santa Barbara. It was really hard to be on Mary's side. And she lived like on the beach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So funny stuff. And Claude and Lillian were amazing. Remember they took us to St. Guillaume?
Uh-huh.
Which is the most amazing art town in the entire universe. Not even kidding. Other art towns think they are amazing, but they haven't seen St. Guillaume. Which I'm probably saying wrong and will now get like a letter. But I love France.
Yeah. It was really cool. Have to say enjoyed a lot staying out there in South France.
That's just awesome. Remember the sheep? Le mouton?
Oh yeah.
That sheep that scared the crud out of us. There was something wrong with that sheep.
I think what it is that we've just never been confronted with, live herd o' sheep.
I have. I've never seen one like that. It was an evil herd of sheep, man. It was a Stephen King herd of sheep. There was something wrong with them.
They were some Stephen King sheep.
Oh my goodness. Because I come from sheep herders. Rollins, Wyoming. Sheep, man. I've seen sheep. Never these sheep.
These were angry, aggressive sheep.
These were le mouton aggressif. Trying to tell our friends what the heck happened to us. And we're like, le mouton aggressif, très aggressif. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, these sheep were out to get us. We're trying to take a romantic walk around the French countryside, and we are being like stalked by like these sheep, and it's all cute and funny in those like little memes when they open their little mouth and go, but it is not cool when they sneak up behind you, turn around, and it does that to you with the eyes. It's so scary. It's so crazy scary.
Oh wow.
More purple. And even you were a little afraid.
Yep.
I love how much French I learned from like disasters. Un fiche fou.
I know.
Plugs on fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm weird. That's what I can't believe we're still doing this. I can't believe people haven't left us and said, wow, y'all have lost your minds.
Oh no, we've got over 40 people here hanging out, glittering with us. So
I cannot believe there are 40 people glittering. I don't know that we'll get them back again, though. We may have just bought a lot of glitter for no reason.
No, I think that there's even Mark is committed to the glitter now. So
I think it's just because they are sweet and love us and are trying to be our friends. Because this is crazy. There's so much. So the 3 tones of glitter on the coat, do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do.
yes.
But you could do it solid purple and it would
You
be
could,
fine.
but the 3 shades really do. I mean, it's glitterpocalypse.
It's glitterpocalypse. And what's wonderful is I don't have to spray these with the varnish. John does. Because I'm allergic to the varnish.
That's right.
Just be conveniently allergic from our pen turning days.
Angela wanted me to tell you that she loves the glitter.
Oh, Angela, thank you. It is, I don't know. We may have lost our minds.
So everyone wants you to know they love the glitter. They wouldn't be here if they didn't love the glitter.
I appreciate
You're just away from
that.
the easel and feeling worried.
I am. I get so anxious away from my easel. I'm like this when I remember when I was doing sculpture. It wasn't the molten metal that had me freaked out.
Yeah.
That's like the stuff that should have had me out. Like I was like all nervous about the process and being away from my security blanket easel. Not the fact that we were liquefying metal and when it hit the ground, it boiled across the surface and would chase you.
Yes.
Or the 3,000 degree kiln. Lost wax casting.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me realize lava, not my friend. And have you ever noticed there's a whole deal with fire artists that work with different levels of fire?
I have.
There's a whole, they're their own community, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just, I mean, I don't want to start nothing with any particular group of artists, especially not those that work with fire. But they're like the I don't know what's the equivalent, like the I don't want to say the BA word. They're like
What are you talking about? I was reading comments.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what you're going. I was actually.
You don't know what I'm on about.
I don't know what you're on about actually. You're glittering purple.
I'm glittering so much purple, all the purple everywhere. Yes, I am being glitter wasteful. Because I'm glitter rich. This is the Scrooge McDuck version of glitter. This is my glitter pool and I swim in it. Woohoo! Glitter pool!
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool? Three levels of that too.
Yes. It just keeps increasingly getting better.
Oh, when we do the whole background, that's when it goes bananas.
Yeah, and I think it was just said Waffle Cat King is like in all caps definitely in for doing one of these paintings.
Really?
Yes.
Gonna totally do it?
Totally inspired and
oh,
in to
good,
make
because
one.
I've got to glitter a couple more things.
We have to burn up this glitter.
We got to burn up this glitter. I'm super excited. I've got part of Craftsmas.
Okay.
Dude, if she do me better, would she have asked?
Too late.
Too late. We're crafting. I'm super excited about that with Lindsay. That's going to be on the 18th.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm super excited. Oh, and I'm always like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? She's like, do a painting. And she's got so many cool projects coming up with that. There's so many cool projects coming up with her Craftsmas.
Oh, yeah.
Totally. So I have these two other kinds of glitter. So you saw my dark purple. Then I also have grape iris and true lavender. So the next color I'm going to use, which you can see is like a shade darker, is the grape iris.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just letting you guys know what's happening here. If you needed to know. Did you need to know?
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Oh, see, Chelsea's just gone and done it now.
What's Chelsea done?
She was like, you should do a glitter dragon breathing glitter fire.
Oh, no. If I did a glitter dragon, I would absolutely have it breathing glitter fire. I just don't feel like any other choice would be acceptable.
I think that would be awesome. I'm pretty sure Flame's in for it, too.
Flame's in for it, too. Flame's like, yes, glitter fire. This is like 20 people show up for the Dorkington lesson.
I think that's appropriate.
I don't mind. I like dragons.
I think we could pull it off.
Can I pull off a dragon? Please. Please, dude. You know. You know. They don't know, but you know.
Somewhere squashed under one paw is the little remnants of a zombie for Mark. A glitter zombie.
Oh my goodness. That's about the only way I can pay him back for not getting a zombie in over Halloween is glitter zombie. He's a fabulous zombie with so many friends.
A glitter zombie would all at once be a reward and punishment.
Yes. It's like we suddenly noticed the unsubbing on my channel going up like epically. It's like it goes from like 10% to like 50%. It's an unsub apocalypse.
I think you'll be fine.
I do. It's the being away from. I got to touch my easel. That's how I'll
touch
feel
the
better.
easel.
Touch my binky. This best easel has gotten me through so much. It's such a funny thing. The things that give you comfort, huh?
Yes. It gives me great comfort that people are hanging out with us.
I am
We're doing
blown
this.
away by that. Blown away.
Oh, Jane just said that you're
What did Jane say?
4 more subbies to 1,500.
4 more to 1,500.
That's pretty awesome.
That is super. One, that many people watch what we do here blows my mind. Doesn't that blow your mind?
It does. Wait a minute.
What?
That's not us.
No, we are. That's us. You didn't think that was us?
Huh.
You didn't know we were there?
No, I did not.
Yeah, we're there.
Oh, yes. This says 14501.
So...
The little 15K marker.
Yeah.
Wow.
We are like getting there.
It's just cruising right on.
Isn't that cool?
That is pretty neat.
Who knew?
It just throws that little 15K marker up there now.
You know what's interesting is it's as exciting now as it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just amazing. Like, I'm so thrilled that people love this because that means we get to keep doing it.
Yes. But I'm always like, they're still watching.
I know.
I use this in here because of these weird little lines. I've also used the pen one. I'm not sure the pen is really designed to glue glitter down, which is why I'm not recommending it for here because, again, not a glitter expert.
Wow. A lot of people say that their things are showing that it's... yeah.
I think as soon as you break the 500, then they round you up on YouTube.
Yep. I think that's what it is.
Because we're at 14.5. Which is awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome and always blows me away. Doesn't it blow you away? I'm blown away.
Yeah.
People showed up for this today, so. It's like, I'm going to do this project. And we're trying to figure out what to do about, we like to come up with creative, fun stuff.
I like, we should save some of that green down there. That's looking pretty, if you were going to do a zombie color right there, that green and black.
This? Like I said, when you mix it all together, it looks like alexandrite. It will totally trip you out. You'll be like blown away. You'll be like, what is the deal? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
That is pretty awesome.
I'm pretty into that. Look how cool it is.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's so cool. It's so cool. And this is the last little bit of that one weird color of glitter, and then we get the light glitter. This is so much fun, guys. I really like doing this. I wholly recommend it. I know it's not like one of these like high energy, excited episodes, And if you need that, you got to go check out Lindsay's Made by Mommy Craft Challenge.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Did you see that?
Oh, no. Crystal has to leave early. She's not feeling well. She has to run to the hospital. So we're going to send some love. Yeah, we're going to send some love out to her before she has to rush off there.
Let's all wish that Crystal is okay.
Yeah. Some love for Crystal.
I'll put that wish into the universe that she's going to be okay. We love you, Crystal. We're sorry.
We'll catch you when you get back. We'll be here waiting.
Let us know that you're okay. Post something up that you're all right. That's scary.
We're going to wish her for a quick and happy journey there to just go get a checkup and be back with us.
Yeah. Was it a scary trip to the hospital or a checkup trip?
I think that it was an impromptu, let's jump out there and check on making sure everything's okay.
Okay.
She said, I'm going to scroll back up here. And she said that she wasn't, she's just not feeling good and needed to run up to the hospital to have a checkup.
Okay. Well, yeah, I definitely want her to be okay. I know our whole community does.
Yes.
That's scary.
So get some light and love out there.
Yeah, positive vibes her direction.
Some glitter love.
Some glitter love.
Because we're pouring the glitter today.
This is where I know every sip and paint wishes they could be me.
Because you're doing glitter?
I can.
That's true.
Because I can and they can't.
You can do glitter.
They can't. They can kind of do it, but they can't do it like we can do it.
You could do puff paint glitter.
You could do puffy paint glitter really easily.
Yeah. But this is like...
This is too fun.
The full glitter.
This is the full glitter. The glitterification.
Yes, it is. And Kim said the glitter dome.
The glitter dome.
2 artists enter. 1 glittered...
One glitter thing leaves.
I don't know.
So my favorite GIF right now on Facebook is Sam Winchester at remember the play place that we went to that was on Supernatural?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when he got attacked by the clown because he's afraid of clowns.
Right.
And then it did the best glitter explosion ever on anyone ever in the history of YouTube ever, which is cool because we know the special effects guy that did that.
It's true.
He was our neighbor in Canada.
It's true.
And my kids played at that playground, which I don't know if that makes me a good or a bad mother. So I just went Supernatural out. That was such a good episode. I wish I understood how they did that glitter because I would just I would do that to myself on purpose. What?
I'm just laughing at some of the enjoyable color commentary happening in our chat channel.
Is it Winchester color commentary or is it just glitter?
It's glitter base humor.
Oh, I love glitter base humor.
I mean, yeah, it's awesome.
And who knew there was so much glitter base humor until we all did this?
So Mark says he lives an hour away from the real Lilydale.
Really?
Oh. Interesting.
That is crazy. My mom wants to go to Lilydale, as does my mother-in-law. We want to do like a family trip there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's like my mom's dream. Like if I win the lottery, it's not like buy a car, buy a house. It's supposed to take my mom to Lilydale. They have the craziest protesters out of their town. I saw a whole documentary on them. What's really funny is the protesters are mostly angry about Harry Potter.
Well, you know.
I know.
Gotta have a hobby.
It was like the protesters at VidCon when they were like, don't feed the protesters. And I know I'm not being funny. Like they were like, don't feed, engage, or talk to the protesters. They were weird protesters.
There were some weird protesters.
They weren't really a problem. They were just sort of standing there with signs. I just wanted to help them get some glitter on their signs. I felt like they had not marketed well.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, let us help you with your marketing. You haven't thought this out.
So you're using the lightest glitter now?
No, I'm in that lightest purple. This is the true lavender.
Ooh.
And honestly, the 3 things of glitter, it's just like what makes this coat like awesome sauce.
It does. I mean, like, even I was just like, wow. How much the glitter changes it.
It changes it completely. It's complete transformation is what it is.
And, like, you know, I wouldn't consider myself someone who'd normally be, like, pro-glitter.
No. You would never be pro-glitter.
No.
No. You're like anti-glitter.
This is like stepping on a glitter landmine. It completely gets you by surprise.
Do you remember when we were first married and I made all those crazy handmade cards and I would like load them with glitter and things and found objects?
I still have them.
Do you still have them?
I do.
Your mom used to hate those because she was like cleaning up her house for an hour after. Remember, she's like, you got to stop.
Yeah.
You still kept all that?
I keep it all in my treasure box.
Boy, I used to make like these just really involved. Before email, I was really into the post. With some banana stuff. Now this is going to be like really off the chain. Right here. What we do in the boot. I got this holographic micro flake at the Hobby Lobby. Not on sale because everything else in the store was on sale but the glitter. Isn't that the way though? At the lobby where you hobby.
Yep.
Just like the whole world is on sale. There's got to be like a cooler craft place.
Cooler craft place?
Yeah, I don't know. Check out those blitzy people.
Some place where you go in and they serve, you know, you got a coffee bar and a lounge table with some vintage books that you can, you know, page through while you're contemplating your
crafting decisions.
Crafting decisions.
Yeah.
There's an open mic. People can step up and win snaps.
Well, there's got to be a whole different place people shop because I keep seeing products on YouTube which I've never seen before. I'm like, what the heck is a jelly plate? And they're making it for themselves. I'm like, this is insane. What's going on over here? There's this funny video Maricha turned me on to. Hey, YouTube. And this lady's like, hey, YouTube, you like totally ruined my bank account. And then the YouTube said I needed this marker, so I bought these 20 markers, and I'm still not happy. It's just the best video. Isn't that holographic stuff crazy?
Yeah.
So it's like, I think it'd be interesting to get like a whole collection of holographic glitter.
It's so funny because it looks like it's piled up higher than it is just because of the depth that it makes.
Check that out.
Weird.
Check that out, right?
That's so cool.
It's so cool.
We should, yeah, we'll have to.
There's just no way to know it until you know it. You cannot know until you know, John.
No, it's just weird.
You cannot know until you know. I'm going to do it on the ferrule of the brush here. I'm going to do it on the ferrule. It makes me feel like saying like the brush is like wild and uncivilized. It's a ferrule brush. I made the mistake of watching while you were sleeping some Man vs. Wild.
Oh, yeah?
That guy needs to stop eating things raw. Really right now. Like yesterday. I really need him to stop. He's got to stop sucking eyeball juices out. He's got to stop like bleeding yaks up in the mountains. He just needs to stop. I feel like there's another thing happening there, and it isn't about survival. It's just freaking me out. He's freaking me out. In a survival situation. I'm like, don't get in that situation, dude. That's my advice. All right, so now guess what we get to do?
What's that?
The golden copper. The golden copper. That's what we get to do. We're nearly done.
So Mona's having a hard time getting started painting.
I'm still Mona.
Yeah, and so I was thinking, what painting should we assign her to do so that she can just go paint? Because the app's not ready to just start assigning work for her. So we should pick one out.
Well, does Mona have what's Mona in the mood for?
I don't know. I think that she's in the mood for inspiration.
Well, sometimes
Like
you can't be inspired when you create. Inspiration and creation are not necessarily connected. That's a crazy thing to say, right?
You are. I was going to get less philosophical and be like, this is boot camp. Just paint.
She does need to just paint. Mona, you just need to paint.
We can be like, all right, go paint fun guy and post him up.
No, she should do that Angeluni collab.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Right? It decorates for the holidays. It's the cardinals. Yeah. It's the poinsettia. They're both small squares. They're super easy fun to do, and you get to use that new color that I can't say.
The Passamaquoddy.
Yeah, the Quetzalcoatl color. And I was looking through my paint palette. I actually have a lot of those cute colors. Like personally, I'm like, oh man, I got to learn how to say this because I paint with it a lot.
Yeah.
Now my recommendation here is when I was doing this, I would like do a section and then glitter it and do a section and glitter it. And
this is that copper, right?
Yeah, that you picked out. I was like, I wish we'd gotten the coffee
cool.
though.
Oh.
Somehow we missed that coffee color.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh no, we have to go back for more glitter.
No, I think that... No, I mean, I like glittering. I like having glitter art.
I don't know why this is fun like it is with the black light. But it's so... we're going to glitter.
It is fun like the black light. I really thought the black light was going to catch on more, like everyone was going to run out and get black light bulbs. Maybe that's what Mona needs to do is black light paint.
Yeah.
That is so fun and gets you so happy and is so enjoyable.
You have to be you have to be prepared to go into a party mindset to do it though. You don't have to be in a party mindset, but you have to be prepared to go into one.
Because it drop kicks you in there. Mom didn't think it was going to, but you saw how happy she got on our show.
Yeah, so you have to be in a headspace where it's like, okay, yeah, I can roll into some I'm going to put some jams on music, have fun, funky painting,
Yeah. No, Mona, she follows everybody, so she should be running into something she's up for painting.
Oh, yeah. I think our job is accomplished. Everyone's out there hassling her now.
Yeah,
so.
to paint. Mona's like, wait, what?
You've been called out. It's an art call out.
No, though, like, seriously, you do have to have heat in your place to paint. Heat is a requirement. Because acrylic paint doesn't work all that well in the cold. I'm getting a little messy there.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's glitter. And I've got the glitter tub and...
So Mona says she's going to paint fun guy and call him John.
Oh, you totally should. You totally should. He loves that. That was a husband tribute painting.
That's one of my favorite. I thought that one was a fun one too.
You love the fun guy.
The reason I like that one because I did all that Foley on it. And I just sillied that one up too.
Yes, you did. You got to make sure not to take some stuff too seriously, right?
Well, that's what happens is that I get left in the editing room for too long, and then special effects creep in. And it's like, ooh, look, I can do layers. And all of a sudden you have burnt sienna with fire.
And you put the burnt sienna on fire.
That's right. It's like, oh, cool, I can do that. And then...
Why is it burnt? It's on fire.
Because it's on fire.
Oh, fish foo.
Well, it's just, and as you do more videos, it's like, ooh, I can do this other cool thing. So we just added it.
I'd also like to point out where Mona lives, there's nothing but beauty.
Yeah. So
seriously. It's unfair. Crazy beauty up in Switzerland. Beautiful people, beautiful landscape, beautiful everything. So pretty. And all the saunas.
And I'm pretty sure they actually have reindeer there.
Like actual
reindeer.
And isn't Neguilero from there? Doesn't he live around and paint in the wilds of Sweden?
I'm not sure.
I think that's when I realized he was painting in the wilds of Sweden. Honestly, I was just cracking up because I was like, are there wilds in Sweden? Are they really wild?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
what will eat you there?
I don't know.
Will he be attacked by the bikini team? Though he does straight up carry a boat, like miles and miles and miles. And I love when he stops to like get like those shots, those film shots, where you know he put the camera up in the tree and then like walked away and then had to run back and get the camera.
Yeah, it's like I thought I worked for some shots.
He really works for his shots. It's bananas.
And like when you watch it, you're like, oh yeah, that was really cool. So that, this 30-second intro that he spent like 2 days
Probably
getting
getting,
just getting the shots on.
let alone for the fact that he takes time to build his easel.
Yeah, see, I'm like,
You're selling.
I kind of want to just do that.
Right?
I'm going to build my own easel and then we'll glitter it.
And then we'll glitter it. My mom watches him. I think she's got kind of a crush on him. I think a little bit. She thinks he's adorable. I'm just impressed. Because, I'll play in air paint where there's blue bonnets. I have to go get some pictures of blue bonnets because I owe Lindsay for that tree.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I got to go get her some blue bonnet pictures. Some Texas blue bonnets. That's what Lindsay needs is some Texas blue bonnets that she can paint up there in Maine.
So Mona was pointing out in Sweden they had more than just the bikini teams that are scary. There's also wolf and bear and moose. And
There's actual wolf and bear and moose still in Sweden?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's a big country. Lots of mountains.
No, I just thought they got hunted or something.
No. And actually, if you've ever seen a moose, much less in real life, they're huge.
No, moose are scary, straight up.
They're just like...
Moose are straight up terrifying. Do not approach a moose.
Yep.
And they'll attack you.
Yep. Everyone's giving me hassling me in channel like, that Mona lives in Sweden. I'm like, yeah, I know Mona lives in Sweden, but I thought reindeer also live in Sweden. I'm not sure if they're also in Finland, but reindeer come from up there,
Right?
and they eat mushrooms.
They eat mushrooms.
Like the fun guy.
Because they don't care about like borders. They're not like, we're in the Ukraine, but we can't go over here. They'll just walk where they feel like it because they're moose. Moose is like, yeah, your politics are not my problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat this over here, and you're going to say thank you very much. So all of this is going to be this cool copper color.
Ooh, all right.
I cannot believe anyone has hung in with us for glitter.
We got like 50 people out here watching the glittering.
Really?
Yeah. We had more than that earlier. It's just kind of, I guess
I don't blame them. They should run away.
Boring. We got glitter boring here.
We got glitter boring?
Everybody loves us.
We got glitter boring. Did you just say we got glitter boring?
No. How could we be glitter boring?
You just said it.
See, I'm trying to give you some insecurity.
Did that really happen?
No.
Oh.
Apparently I said Switzerland earlier and not Sweden.
Oh.
So I got my S countries mistaken.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's an American thing. I mean,
Oh, it's so bad.
just blame it on my Americanism.
Americanism.
It's you could totally get a pass with that. It's like, look, I'm an American. I don't know any better. And everyone else.
When I'm not home, I'm Canadian. I am. When I leave home, I'm like, I'm a Canadian, eh? We got no problems here.
Yeah, no, it was really cool because I was watching a documentary on reindeer.
Were you?
Yeah, and there's a whole group of shamans that travel with them, and there's a whole cool thing about the reindeer going on up there, and it's actually a lot of the true ancestry of like Santa Claus and some of those there's a lot of places that of course Santa Claus has come from, but once you go and watch some of the documentaries on reindeer and those cool dudes up there.
Are y'all laughing at what John does with
They're
his free
probably,
time?
yeah, just going, what?
Documentaries on reindeer. What are you doing when you're not filming?
I'm watching documentaries on reindeer that eat cool mushrooms up in Sweden and Finland.
Just so funny. Oh, I love traveling with John too because he has like these facts. When we went to Disneyland, he like had all these behind the scene Disney facts. I don't even need the good tour. John looks it up. All the city secrets and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you. You always know that.
Well, I think it's cool.
You do.
You know, there's a lot of what Disney did, how he built that magic and brought it for children and just made it like accessible on a day-to-day basis for people really is inspiring for me.
Yeah.
So
that's a big dream to just hold on to. We're gonna ignore the evil to artist part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, you can go watch that epic rap battle of history between
so good.
Yeah.
That
between
was
Stanley.
so good. The Bob Ross Picasso epic rap battle had been my favorite till the Stanley
and
Jim Henson
Jim
one.
Henson, yeah.
Yeah. Now that's my favorite.
Yes, it's. As soon as we're done here, you should go out there, or you could pause us and go check it out and come back.
Pause. You don't have to. You're not. Yeah, we didn't take a roll call. Hey, who's here? Call out. You know, we have ideas of projects that we want to do. And I really want to see that heritage glass one now. Though, I mean, like, I'm constantly having to get this off my hands. I can't even imagine if this was shards of glass. I wonder if you have to, like,
you have to have a
use
respirator.
gloves and...
Yeah, you got to have, like, a respirator or something like that just to, like, you know.
I'm feeling like it's a thing.
Man, there's some super glitter happening.
There is. I feel like I've got to get in here and do the gold real fast and then come back with the, this is a hard one because it's got this reflection, which is the gold. So I'm just kind of like, uh-oh, that was rude.
Well, your mic gets everything live.
That's terrible. Oh, wow. Excuse me.
Definitely a homebrew YouTube shop here.
Not commercial.
Yep.
Probably also not winning a Webby.
Yeah. Well, it's well, Jay Leno brought his Jay Leno's Garage from YouTube to mainstream CBS. So
Did he?
Yeah.
I would not want to take my show off of YouTube.
Yeah,
to be really honest.
I'm you know I think that his show could make the transition.
I wouldn't like our show on TV.
No, we couldn't make that transition as well. I think that we're just sort of we got to have our peeps up in here.
Yeah, I like the live community. I like the fact that we're not trying to somehow condense this into some cookie cutter bite of information.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would be fun for the viewers or for us. You know what I mean? Like right now, what we have is super fun. I've thought about that a lot. Like, would you make that transition? Not that anyone's knocking at our door. So, you know, like when you think about like, what would I do if I won the lottery? Conversations you have in your own mind about nonsense. But, you know, just really thinking about it, sometimes you recognize that where you are is really awesome.
Yeah.
And that it's perfect and exactly how it needs to be.
Belches and all.
This is gonna be a whole week of that, isn't there? The minute it happened, I was like, oh no, John has ammo for the week. Oh, okay.
I can turn away from my mic. You can't turn away from yours. You don't even have an off switch right now, which is horrible.
That you can't turn me off?
Well, you don't have your own. Well, I can. I can mute you right here. I can just push this button. You can't talk. They can't hear you at all right now. See? You're just. They can look at the screen. See? There's just nothing.
Screen.
I control the vertical and the horizontal.
How did we luck into this?
YouTube.
YouTube. Thank you, YouTube.
And right now we have to think about 50 people out here who are willing to hang out and watch us.
Glitter this Nutcracker, which is going to be the most bananas. This is going so on my wall. If you had to give a gift this season, honestly, I think you would blow somebody's mind with this.
Yeah.
I really do.
The Lindsay thing. Lindsay was like, if a network wants to put her on TV, she's in. I think she could make that transition.
Yeah, I think Lindsay could totally make that transition.
Her show could totally make that.
Yeah.
And it's it's. I think Jay. I was watching his. He has a very. He has that YouTube, sort of. Not too worried about what everybody else is thinking, kind of. Approach to his show. He does it for the people who want to watch his show.
Yeah.
And so and I think that he has a big enough platform and enough experience, he can pull that off. So.
Yeah, and he's Jay Leno.
Yeah.
And she's Lindsay. These are different. These are different things.
Yeah.
Lindsay can tell a story about a craft or a project in that obligatory 20 minutes required for a TV show.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I think they could bring some craft shows back to TV.
Yeah.
I sort of missed it. But I don't know, man. Digital is pretty awesome.
Yep. We're a little subversive-ish.
Are we?
Empowering people to believe that they're good enough to do it themselves.
Because they are.
Because they are. And that, we're saying that you're good enough and strong enough and we like you.
I love fine art and I love the working fine artist, but sometimes the community around it gets so exclusive that it's not fun.
Yeah.
So it's great to be able to tell people, hey, you have a right to paint. You don't have to be painting the next museum hanging quality painting to enjoy this experience.
Yeah.
It's valid just to do it.
And that's what we're here for. Is to validate you just doing it.
You just do it. Like the Nike ad, but with less sweat.
And more glitter.
And more glitter.
Although they have a lot of glitter.
So, I have seen some glitter pieces, and that has been super exciting. I have seen some glitter pieces, and that has been super exciting. Like some glitter nutcrackers have happened.
I think this glitter thing is fascinating.
Is it?
It is.
Are you just saying that so I don't give up? Is this like when the camera was off, but you were pretending people were here, and you were pretending to be everybody, and I was like, oh, it's so nice they're here.
No.
Lion, yeah. You saw. Y'all know I totally thought you were here.
The thing was they were hanging out even though the broadcast wasn't going out, and they were still chatting up to keep me company so that I had things to talk to you about.
There's 1,000 comments attributed to the broadcast that went down yesterday.
Oh, wow.
We went down.
That was rough.
We're so surplus to whatever's happening here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to need you to grab me the disco glitter or the other white glitter.
Okay.
I forgot to get it, and I'm realizing I don't have it. It's not an emergency yet, but it's going to be at some point. Yeah. That one's fine. Any of those. I just want disco is fine. I'm going to do disco because that's in the supply list. So I got to do the whites and the teeth, and for this I definitely want to use my little detail guy. And this is kind of a hard one with the glitters.
I'm going to check something and be right back.
You're going to check something?
Check something.
While you're checking something, can you microwave my coffee?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Really? Oh, hi everybody. How are you doing today? I'm gluing these teeth. It's so fun to glue teeth. Gluing teeth is enjoyable. I'm going to glue my Nutcracker's teeth in. I've gotten a lot of commentary on the teeth being creepy. And you know what? I have to tell you they are. Because there's something completely disturbing about something that crushes a nut with its teeth. So if you're like, oh, those teeth. You can make them bigger to make them a little less. So if you want. And I'm going to just pop open the disco. This glitter is called Disco. Disco glitter by Treehouse Studio. I tend to lose my mind when John leaves the room. Because he can't stop me. He can't. He should, but he can't. fuzzy glitter teeth are wonderful. Let's enjoy our fuzzy glitter teeth. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I don't know what John's checking. I don't know what I'm doing. It's all bananas. Oh, and I forgot to do the gold right here. So I'm going to do the gold right there. I'm going to get my brush back out. I don't know what anyone's saying, so if I'm missing it, I'm sorry. With that, John took my comments away because I read them instead of do my project, which is sad. Sad, sad, sad. Sad, sad, sad. Get that gold in here because that's a nice touch, and you'll be glad you did. He's gone a long time. All that painting work, and I've covered it all up with glitter. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I see a little hole here anyways. You can always look for little holes and then fill them with this little detail pen. I'm going to do the whole painting with glitter. I see another hole. Find the holes, fill them up. Sorry. I had coffee and a Starbucks breakfast sandwich, and it seems to be getting me this morning, and it's so not ladylike. It's horrifying. It happened again. I'm like trying to have it not happen too.
Well, there you go. We need a mute button for you.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to drink some coffee, see if that calms it down. We're just hoping it calms it down. Because that's horrifying. All right. Let's go around our teeth. Sometimes little bits of glitter will get picked up, and I just take them out with me. And again, this might be an area where a microflake might be preferable.
We weren't sure if we were going to be able to use the flake we had, so we didn't go into microflake.
Yeah, well, because Mom was saying that she thought the microflake would stick to the paint.
Yeah.
But I think what it is that Mom doesn't wait for stuff to dry at all. So there may be some use case there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that, and right here I wanted this color. I initially had done it red, but then I found it just didn't show quite right. So I realized that I needed a bright color that would pull against the copper. So we're going to try this pink here. Because what we're trying to say is that this is a paintbrush with paint on it.
A mixed color?
A mixed color.
Are you gonna multicolor that? Are you gonna fade from one color to another?
I could, but I just glued the whole thing.
It's alright. You can still sprinkle fade.
I love how your backseat crafting.
I'm backseat glittering now.
Your backseat glittering, but you know what you're gonna get?
Oh no, pink.
Well, and you can do this if I go like this, right?
You can do it.
And then if I were to say take this, maybe this brighter pink. We're experimenting now, so I'm not to be held responsible.
Why
do I say it like that?
You don't. I'm just over accentuating the redneck.
And then look, there's two-tone pink. How's that?
Oh.
That's how I could do it, like right there.
On the fly.
On the fly. That's what happened. Yes, it did. On the fly. Can you fly on the fly? I fly on the fly. I don't know why I'm doing like some sort of weird nonsensical rap about nothing. Like you do.
Yes.
So I'm excited that Lindsay's going to be back live Friday. I'll have to go check that out.
Yes, we will.
Have to go check that out. I'm looking forward to doing our thing on the 18th. I'm also looking forward to my Doctor Who Done It. That thing was hard to write.
Mm-hmm. That was really good too. I really liked it.
Like, I put a lot of work into
Yeah.
this.
That was
I don't know why I did. You know what I mean.
yeah.
That's a lot of work. What was I thinking? I like tied in everybody's art practices to the storyline. I don't know what was going
It
on
was
in my
great.
head.
No, I was actually really impressive by, like, I'm a Who fan. Like, and I'm such a Who fan that I went back and watched Who from the beginning, like black and white Who,
Oh, which is rough.
and which is, I mean, that was commitment to get through that, because it was like,
Not they hadn't found their legs yet.
no, it was like early writing was so.
It did not have Stephen Moffat.
It
That's
didn't
what.
have. No, it did not have Moffat's pacing.
No.
So it was like, you had to let an episode run in the background to get the gist of what the master was doing across like 5 or 6 episodes that now take place in the intro scene, So it's like, different time, different writing, different requirement. But, as the Doctor is evolved, I kind of wanted to get a sense from him. But you, man.
I had to go back and tie
You-
in 75 years of TV into one murder mystery that I don't know if anyone's going to be able to solve.
And it's pretty awesome.
Also, I didn't check if anyone wanted to go to an online video murder mystery. That would have been good to, like, I don't know, beta test that idea. Just run it past the community. Hey. Look at that.
Oh,
I'm sorry, that's one of my favorites.
That just
Popped
pinked-
it, right?
That super pinked it.
It's super pinked it.
That's Vanderpump pink.
Oh, thank you. You know I have a dream. To get the call.
Would you like to come to Pump and Paint
I would so be right there.
and hang out?
I'd so be right there. I can flip a table.
You know what's crazy is I know an embarrassing amount about Real Housewives.
You do. You could be on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And probably own a trivia game.
We won't talk about that.
It's so awesome.
And it's it's not that I'm like I'm generally honestly very anti-confrontational, so I have a real hard time watching people fight or
You
just
love Lisa, you know.
I
you
know,
do.
I know, but there's some people who I have come to enjoy, but you watch them, pretty religiously, so I'll come in the room and it's like I know what's going on, and it's you can't help but just sort of get sucked into whatever.
I don't
crazy-
watch
it's like,
every
what
city,
are
only
you
the
doing?
good ones. And also, I'd like to point out, I was watching Watch What Happens Live when you could get a call in.
Yes.
And I wish I'd known, because I was like too shy to call in, but I wish I'd called in
Yeah.
back at the beginning. Because I had so many questions, and now I know how real it was.
Yes. Back
I feel
then.
so validated by the realness of the show, because I watched the behind the scenes. And I believe them. I believe their testimony.
I believe.
I do. I believe I can fly.
Yeah. Yeah. You would sooner throw Santa away than say that Vanderpump isn't real.
She is real. Jiggy has his own contract. She's real. I saw it. She's real. Pump is real. Sir is real. I could eat there. Probably not without causing trouble, because I have so many feelings on the different servers. You know what I mean?
Oh, I do. I'm just. I'm watching the everyone the comments scroll up. There's some just some funny stuff.
Are they also watchers of Housewives?
They
or hate
are.
Okay, good.
There are some other Housewives watchers among us. So,
Because it's a good show, man. And he knew what he's doing.
and there's some people who feel strongly on both sides.
Oh, do we have anti-Housewives?
I don't know that.
Philistines! I appreciate you coming and glittering with me, but you gotta love my Lisa. Now, weirdly, I could meet Lisa without my weird starstruck weirdness.
Yeah.
It's, you know what it is that gets me is when people work in my like field in some way and I know how hard it is to do what they do.
Yep.
Then I get real starstruck.
Yes, it's true.
But when you're just like a celebrity, for some reason, that doesn't do it for me. So that's a weird deal about me.
So that's is that the last part of him you're painting?
Mm-hmm.
It's the little ball.
We're literally down. You mean the ball with no thumbs?
The ball with no thumbs.
I
And
just
if
was-
you, since we're so low on thumbs in this painting, you could give us some
That
thumbs
was
up.
all yesterday.
That was
Give us
spooled
a
up.
thumbs up because we have no thumbs.
We have no thumbs.
Look at that. 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 Look at that.
You still got to do the background.
I do, which is awesome. The background's awesomely fun. Now, here's the thing about the background. The background is a custom mixture, and I'll finish doing it here for you. So what I got was the disco, and then I'm adding a little bit of the light blue.
Ooh.
And this is how I'm creating my, and I probably overmade. Whoever overmakes.
See, this is the thing. I thought this was like,
Whoops.
Egon bad. You're not supposed to mix the streams.
I don't know.
So you're not supposed to mix glitter.
I don't, Lindsay. Can I mix glitter? It felt like I could.
Aren't you supposed to paint directly out of the tube?
Oh, please. Actually, the artist that I'm currently collecting, he does work out of the tube. Terry.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. He does.
Yeah, I love him. In general, I don't approve of painting out of the tube, but there are reasons to. So then I just mix that till I feel like I got a nice sky blue,
Ooh, it is cool.
right? Which I feel like I'm kind of there, which is a very similar background to what I have.
Over there, yeah.
Yep. And that's how I got that, because they didn't have that. And I think you could get a lot of colors doing that. It seemed like the color mixing seemed to go 1-to-1. And you just start. This is when I get the big glue out.
The big glue.
Yeah.
So you just water it down a little bit so it flows
Well,
better?
only that we've been in the lights. I don't know I would necessarily water down the glue.
Oh, okay.
But it got a little glumpy because of the lights.
Gotcha.
And then I'm just going to paint my glue. My glumpy glue.
Now, can you do this in sections?
Yeah, I do it in sections.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah. Because there would be no way to... And again, I'm not recommending dipping your brush in water.
Oh, dude. Lindsay just laid some knowledge on us.
What'd she say?
So you can mix glitter, but not embossing powders. The metal particles of the colors will become tarnished and mess up the melting, but the glitter should be fine.
So you can't mix embossing powders together or embossing and glitter?
You can mix glitter, but not embossing powder.
Okay.
So I guess you
I don't
should
mean
tune
to
in.
be. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that person. I
We
apologize.
should
I just don't know.
definitely tune in to go check out Lindsay for more information.
For more information on that, because I will not have that.
Do
here.
not cross the glitter streams.
Do not
Embossing
cross-
powder and
Do not-
glitter do not mix. Or embossing powder may not mix with itself. Other mixing powder. Who knows?
Who knows? Lindsay knows.
But
though.
glitter's okay.
But glitter's okay. See, Lindsay knows that. And that's what's awesome. That's hard-won knowledge, I imagine, too.
Yeah, that's probably when you figure out after you've done a few projects and gone, oh, don't do that. But it's very nice that we get shared that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is where I want the disco ball going in here because the glitter
Would be going bananas.
would just be going crazy right now.
It'd be like, whoa.
Because every time you tap the...
Check that out. Doesn't that look a lot like the background?
It does.
That's crazy, right?
It looks really cool.
I was super pleased with that. And when you do it on a gallery wrap, then it just somehow slips over into that fine art space. It doesn't take much.
Oh, I think this is probably... I'm reading some of the comments in there from Lindsay. Definitely go check out her channel for more information, but it seems like it has to do with, oxidation between the metal flakes and the non-metal flakes, thus causing them to not become shiny anymore and losing their glitteriness.
Oh my gosh.
So
That is
There's some science happening in the
Crazy
glitter.
that she knows that.
Science glitter.
So yeah, if you're looking to sponsor a video,
Go check out Lindsay because she knows a ton about glitter.
It'd be nice if she came with us to the art material show in Houston.
She should. She could get people laying some glitter on her up there.
Yeah.
Although I hear she has some people sending glitter to her now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, people send her stuff right now. And now I know why.
And now we know why, because she knows a lot about glitter.
I don't know any of that. And look, do not get it twisted. I may be glittering this painting, but I am not going to be a glitter expert. It's not going to happen.
But we will throw some glitter down.
I will glitter a painting now that I've seen it. At least through the holiday season until I'm out of glitter. So hopefully you guys can put up with this. I'm using this 1-inch flat, which was like a nice way to apply this glue.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy with that, just to let y'all know what my experience was. And honestly, if I was with my girlfriends, I probably would put out martini cups of glitter.
Lindsay just said she will work for glitter.
She's got the glitter work?
She's like, we'll work for glitter.
Given the cost of this stuff, I would work for glitter too. Goodness gracious.
Oh, it's
Forget the gold trading market.
It's not that bad. You got a bunch of glitter.
I do. I have so much glitter.
We're
going to have to glitter the Santa Fe. to glitter everything coming through.
If you think about it, a big thing of glitter is cheaper than a tube of paint in equal size. And it's going to go farther.
You know what? Weirdly, this is true.
So it's like, at first I was like having a heart attack at like all of the glitter paints. It's like, but at the same time I got to think about it, I was like, well, it's just another art material.
It's true.
So
glitter just went poof. So if you're a neat and tidy person, I would recommend cleaning out your glitter tray.
Okay, I'll come and do that. Could you show what do you clean your brushes with afterwards?
I'm just using the Artist soap by the pencil company. I just use that Artist soap by the pencil company. There's a review on it in my tips and tricks. It's what I've always used. It's fantastic stuff. And then it just... Okay. It's just wet, so I'm trying not to mess it up. So are we trying to show them the pouring off this gorgeous glitter? It's really fun and going everywhere. But you're vacuuming afterwards, so... It's so pretty. Now I want to do an abstract that looks like that. I wonder if we're the only people who think that's really pretty. It just totally makes me very happy. Like if I could intentionally get that predictively, that result, the way it's like Tetris in there, you can go ahead and tap that outside. There's this little pile of glitter happening already in the backyard. That's getting on the dog constantly. The dog is like, what's happening? Are you... No, you did not. You know Luna's going to get in that. I hope y'all wanted to see some glitter painting, because, dude, it's happening. Okay, there you go. Jar of glitter. Get its lid, though. Contain that toxic spill. Yeah, it's super fun stuff. We certainly got a lot of it. But yeah, I would have my girlfriends over and I would definitely probably recreate this bar effect for fun. And I'd probably get glow-in-the-dark glitter just to add to the shenanigans of it all. You know what I mean? Because that's how I am. You know how I am. Be like, hey girl, let's do the glitter bar at the glitter bar. There'd be a song. It would be a thing. And again, anywhere that you miss, you can just go back and glue and add some glitter to, and you don't even have to worry about it at all. At all. You don't have to be stressed in any way. It just actually really comes out. Is it messy? Sure. Sure. I hear what everyone's saying. They're like, this, if you were a type A person, glitter would be really upsetting as a material. You'd be like, why would the universe make this? It's not funny.
That looks really cool.
I love it. And frankly, y'all have been kidnapped into this because I wanted to hang one on my wall. It's really what's happened here. Let's be honest. I wanted one for my wall. And it's like, video! We can make a video about it and love it, and it'll be great. And I hear you chatting away.
I am. I was telling your cousin that I'll be talking to him soon.
Is Robert in the chat? In the live?
No, he's not in the live chat.
Oh, well, Busy people.
Busy people.
Busy people. My cousin is helping. He has a software company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Among many things that he's
Among
done.
many things. Robert's done well, and he's helping me make my app.
Yeah.
So.
All sorts of fun things happening.
All sorts of fun things happening. None as fun as the glitter. The glitter is the most fun. The kids think this is like so bananas, and then I have to leave it out. We have to do glitter parties after.
Yep.
So when I do a glitter party with you guys, then I'm going to have to do a glitter party with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like going to be all over the house. Because they love them some glitter.
No, we'll use a nice clear spray varnish on this, yeah?
Yeah, you're going to use it. I'm going to use it. I'd fall over. It's all that CA glue sealant accelerant, remember?
Yep.
Had the reaction.
That's so crazy. Are you going to do the bordered edges?
Well, no, because it's this one I didn't paint the edges,
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
not like the gallery wrap. And again, like I would for fine art purposes in my home, definitely want to, use a gallery wrap so I didn't have to frame it or worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
But this was just that 12 by 24 canvas that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then since they were in 2-packs, I figured people might have a 12 by 24 canvas left. Sometimes I think about those things, like what they have. So live Friday, and then I've got live Thursday. Thursday live. So, gonna do the ballet shoes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's going to be a test for you guys because I'll see how you guys get through the ballet shoes and then, the ballet dress, which I'm still waiting to hear if I'm doing that on the 18th or not, or if I'm doing something else.
We're going to do something with Lindsay.
We're going to do something with Lindsay.
We're not sure which one yet, but soon you guys can figure it out.
Yes, we're going to figure it out. And then if you guys get through those okay, we'll think about doing like an actual dancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, sometimes I consider it a success by seeing if you guys attempt the painting. Not even if you guys win at the painting, but do you attempt it?
Oh, yeah.
To me, that's a successful painting. If a lot of you attempt it, then I'm like, okay, I did a good job. And then if a lot of you get it, then I'm like, all right, I did a great job. Right? And that's sort of how I look at that is like, did I explain it in such a way that everybody understood it, or did I kind of miss that?
Well, Bonnie said she's up for anything ballet related. So
Who did?
Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
She's in here all the time, so
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah, anything, all ballet things. I
Yeah.
like ballet things too. I'm a big fan of the ballet. Big fan. So
Mona threw down, how about some pink glitter on those shoes?
oh my gosh. So wrong. so wrong.
And we could do some glow paint too.
Goodness, so wrong. Not what that painting was intended to be.
We could just, it's like going the full unicorn.
It's going the full unicorn. This is a new term that we'll be coining in our party, going the full unicorn.
That's right.
We will be finishing up the season with an actual unicorn.
Yeah, yeah. They're singing Super Trooper in the comments.
Oh,
so.
I love ABBA. Y'all don't even know.
It's so.
Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna Super Trooper?
I think we have a Super Trooper right here.
Oh, he is. Oh, he is. I wish we could play ABBA without getting content ID'd.
Yeah, and I think that, you know,
Which it doesn't even matter. We keep getting content ID'd when we buy the music.
I don't think ABBA does any licensing. Except
No,
for
they're like, we own it, we wrote it, you suck it.
Yeah, it's like we have a better chance of getting a letter directly from them saying, yeah, it's okay, you could use it, than we would being able to go and license it.
Yeah, that's true. Does anyone know them?
Wait, they live in northern cold countries too.
Hey,
we have a lot of those
do
fans.
You know ABBA? Does anyone know them at all? I'm freaked out that people are here today.
I'm not. There's like 50 people hanging out glittering with
That
us.
is crazy.
They've been glittering with us all day.
Glittering with us all day, and it's
All
literally
morning.
been all day.
Oh, we've not been all day. We've been here like an hour or so.
Really? That's it?
I don't know. Some amount of time.
I'm sure
Some
it's
glittering
other two.
period.
Some glittering period of we painted. Well, this is a pretty big painting, too.
I think this is 15 minutes over here, but that live timer could be off by an hour or two.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
It really is. It's just like,
We give you a general guesstimate of what we think we've been here for, but it's not really a promise or anything.
Mark was saying that he'd like to do the winter scene glittered.
Oh my gosh, Mark. Go crazy.
That he loves winter.
I am loving it too. I'm loving the artwork. I've got to do some more landscapes, some winter landscapes. You know, I don't know. I'm thinking ice skaters. I'm thinking mountains. I'm just looking at all the different stuff. We're almost, guys, we've almost done it.
We're almost there.
We're almost there.
And it's only been like, what, 15, 20 minutes? And you glittered this is no problem. Look at that. Just banged it out.
We should just lie to people. It'll be like 15 minutes. Ignore the timer. It's not true. Replays 5. The other glitter was like, 30 minutes. People are like, they believe in that. This one, they're going to like, what is going on? But you know what I have?
What's that?
I have Mr. Glitter Fabulous.
It's true. You do.
And he will be mine for evers and evers and evers.
It's Mono saying that, she's been to the ABBA museum in Sweden where ABBA lives, of course.
Yes.
Not to,
But
say
do you,
we're awesome.
But do you know them?
Of course, because there's all like 50 people in Sweden, right? So they all know each other.
Yeah, totally. I believe that. And they all go to the same sauna. Do you know them?
So show us.
Oh, okay. Do it.
Sparkle.
I didn't know if it shows up better,
Oh, yeah,
like
let me see
here or where it is. Like, do you guys see Mr. Glitter Fabulous? Okay. Oh, because then it does the points of light. So I honestly like him better in glitter than paint. Is my 2 cents on it. I think in glitter he's spectacular. And I think at this size, he's a showpiece on your wall that you might really enjoy. So hopefully that was an explanation, or I guess this was like a Q&A that we just glittered. I hope you like him. I'm going to let him dry here for today.
This was a community hangout.
This was a community hangout. But I hope you like the glitter. There's probably more glitter coming. I have to clean up for ballet shoes tomorrow.
There's probably more glitter coming.
I'm going to have a new hat, though. I'm making a ballet hat.
Are you?
I am. I'm making a ballet-themed hat.
Well.
That's a video we may do one day. How I hot glue a hat. Again. Hot glue.
Thank you guys for coming and hanging
Thank
with us
you.
today. We love you guys.
Thank you. I so appreciate it. I'm going to see you Thursday. And then if you're over at Lindsay's Watercolor, I'll probably come by that. Or Pastel. I'm not cruise shipping.
Yeah.
Just whatever is there, I'll show up for the live on Friday so I can see you guys there.
Yeah.
And big hugs. And then again on Saturday for the birthday. It will be awesome. And we're going to be together for a while because that lion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you asked for it. So that's all I can tell you. She said, we want the lion. And I'm like, okay, you get the lion. That's what you get.
Lion on.
We're not even shortcutting it. We're going to just go the full lion. You're just going to be like, I'm so tired, Sherpa. And I'm like, yeah!
Bring your Thundercat jokes.
That's a good one for you to come back to painting with, Mona. We'll break you. It's like the Navy SEAL of you doing a painting online.
It's true. It is.
You're going to be like ready to do it all. I'm going to see you guys at the easel really soon.
See you guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.